Hello class A. This is for students who either forgot, or I mean not forgot, who did not come to class on Monday, or who just needs a refresher on claims and introduction on the essay we're writing. So this is the paper details, just a refresher. We're going to do an intro, a paragraph, intro, body paragraph, and a conclusion, and it's going to be due next Friday. Our prompt is, was the age of exploration a more negative or positive period in world history? So what I want you to do first is, in your packet that I've given you, in lesson 1, there's a spot and it says claim 1. And I want you just to try and write a claim for our question. This is your response to the question. So you're writing a claim in response to, was the age of exploration a more negative or positive period in world history? You can pause the video and play it again once you've completed this. Now that you have your first claim, I want you to rewrite the claim next to where it says claim 2. But I want you to write your claim using this sentence frame. The age of exploration was a more, and then you decide if you want to argue positive or negative, time period in history because, and you have to give one reason why you're arguing that, okay? After you complete this, this is going to be your official claim that you're going to use in your essay. Feel free to pause the video while you complete this part. So this is a purpose of an introduction. On your packet, it has this section and it has blanks where the words are underlined. I want you to write the words in your packet. So the purpose of an introduction is to hook the reader. It's to explain to the reader why the topic of your essay is important. Like, why are we spending time learning about it? It's also to give background information the reader must know in order to understand your essay. This is things like, so the questions you're going to want to answer in your background information are, what was the age of exploration? When did it happen? Why did it happen? So what were the major causes, right? And why is it still important today? And then the last sentence is your main argument or claim. This is the basic structure of an introduction. Your first sentence is a hook. This is where you make the reader want to read your essay. The sentence can be very broad. It's okay if you wait till later to write this sentence. Don't get super caught up on your hook and so that it prevents you from finishing your essay. Okay, so move forward. Don't get stuck on the hook. The next couple sentences are key background. Like I said, this is, what was the age of exploration, when did it happen, what were the causes, and why is it important to the reader? And then your last sentence is a thesis statement. This is your claim, okay? This is the claim you just wrote. So here's an example of one. I'll go ahead and read it. They were destined to rule an entire continent. Manifest destiny was the belief that the U.S. was destined to stretch from coast to coast. From the 1830s to late 1840s, there was a dispute between Mexico and the U.S. over territory each country had. Eventually, the U.S. declared war on Mexico for 4 main reasons: manifest destiny, the desire to expand slavery, the need to defend against a dangerous enemy, and the desire to gain more land and wealth. Although the desire to expand slavery was one cause of the war with Mexico, manifest destiny was the primary motivation for the declaration of war because the U.S. believed in manifest destiny and they wanted to spread their ideas and cultures. There are some really good things in this introduction. Here we see the hook, okay, that very first sentence. The next couple sentences are key background. What is manifest destiny? What was the relationship between Mexico and the U.S. like, and why? And then the last sentence we have her claim, right? We know that she's going to argue that the primary motivation for the war was manifest destiny. We know that that's her claim. So that is what you're working on today as well. Make sure you get your claim written and begin working on your introduction. To find a lot of the background information for the age of exploration, you're going to want to find the notes we took on the age of exploration earlier in the term. If you do not have these, it is okay if you look it up on Google and maybe Wikipedia, some important key facts.